All right, I'm talking about Spider-Man. Um, I saw Spider-Man like the second day it came out, actually, which is like it was like a week ago or so now. But I waited for a while because of a few things. But I do want to talk about that. I want to talk about a trailer that I unfortunately saw while I was waiting for the Spider-Man movie to start. Um, and uh, yeah, it's nice and cooler in here now, and I'm no longer greasy. So thanks for bearing with me for that. Okay, picture this. You're on a date with a guy or girl, um, and you're waiting to watch Spider Man Brand New Day. And you're very excited to share this with a person. But before the movie starts, a movie trailer starts. And on the screen, you see Mark Zuckerberg, for some reason, for the new Facebook movie. And your date goes, yeah, yeah, social reckoning. Do you choose to just leave the theater? Because I think I would. I was at the movies and I saw the trailer for The Social Reckoning, which I guess is supposed to be a, a sequel to The Social Network, which is a movie I haven't heard of from 2011 or 2010 with Jesse Eisenberg, who declined to play the role again, so it's just a different person. I don't know why it looks like a train wreck. It looks like a train wreck, but also more importantly, like who wants this? Who actually like who wants this movie? So Aaron Sorkin is a very accomplished like actor, writer, director, producer, but like he, I don't know, he has this they call it the walk and talk method, where like it just shows the journey of a character from point A to point B instead of just cutting or like jumping from, which is cool, but like I think that's cool and a respectable thing because that is just something that's neglected in a lot of movies, and I really like that's the kind of thing I enjoy is when someone does something different. I just don't think that that Facebook that the like the 2021 Facebook leak has enough substance in it to make this work. Even I don't know, especially when it's supposed to be a sequel to a movie from 16 years ago, and the main cast isn't even in it, and it's just different people. This can't end well. I just have to say, and I just don't know who it's for. Like, is there gonna be like a post credit scene of like Mark Zuckerberg like opening up a file and it says like Project Meta or something, and then he goes, "I like the sound of that," or something. Like, is that what this? I know it's not like a glorifying Mark Zuckerberg like movie, but I just don't think that we need this. I don't think anyone wants this. If you can tell me, like anyone or even you who's excited for the Social Reckoning 2026, please tell me below. Please, like I don't. I like to beg for comments, but like actually, I just want to know so bad. So that was disappointing. I don't even know if I want to like pity watch it because it just sounds boring and expensive. Anyway, you're here for Spider-Man. Uh, I should also preface this by saying I'm actually not like a Marvel person or like a Sony person really. I played the Spider-Man video games, the Sony ones with Miles and stuff, and Peter obviously, and I even did the MJ levels. So that's how you know that I'm at least a little bit invested here. Um, though I made my hospital video a little while ago. The first one I watched was, uh, the Washington Monument one. I think that was the first Tom Holland Spider-Man, and I liked it. But I was in the hospital for that, and like kids were beating each other up in like the same room as me while I was trying to watch it, so I didn't get the whole picture. I remember watching the Lego Death Star fall over, and it broke my heart a little bit, which was the point. But and then I did watch whenever that came out, the one with all the Peter Parkers in it, which was really cool. My friend group went, and we went late, so the entire theater was packed, and they had seats. They had the exact amount of seats left for my friend group, just scattered and dotted around the theater, so we couldn't even sit together. And then we all had to like find each other after. Um, but yeah, I didn't really plan on seeing this one. It's just like if my friends say, "Let's go watch Spider-Man," I say okay, and that's what happened this time. But I thought this was so good actually. Like it makes me want to watch more Marvel stuff. Um, like there's this like thing now where everyone just seems to like hate everything. Like I don't even remember the last time a movie or like game or show or book came out and people were just like, "This is so good." But actually, I haven't really seen anything bad about this Spider-Man movie, and that makes me happy because Tom Holland is a very wholesome guy. He seems very sweet. Someone said I looked like him once in the comments on my first video, which made me blush a little bit, wag my tail a little bit. Um, but I don't know. I'm just happy for his success and Zendaya. Um, as far as the movie, and I've never read a single Marvel comic, I should add also, but um, it was really cool. I always thought, because I watched the Tobey Maguire movies when I was a real little kid, and I thought that that was the point of Spider-Man, was to have webs. Like I didn't know that Peter in like Tom Holland, Peter Parker had enhanced like human abilities. I guess I kind of thought that like he just put on, like he had a very smart friend help him make web shooters, and that's like, okay, you're Spider-Man now. I don't actually remember his origin story in the one I mentioned because, like I said, it was a little hard to get all of it. So I don't even know if he had to be bit by a spider or anything. But seeing that he actually had like, I don't know, organic web shooters, I guess, was very cool. And I was like, yeah, this feels right. Um, and I honestly, I thought he was just getting carpal tunnel for a while in that movie at the beginning, um, which is embarrassing. Like I should have seen that coming, and you went, "Oh, that's what that was." I was just like, "Oh," I really thought he was getting like carpal tunnel from like swinging for so long from the point on his wrist, and I thought that he was gonna have like a medical subplot or something. Um, I also have to admit, unfortunately, I am a person who thought that the blonde girl saying "Hi, Peter" was Gwen. It was like, what do they call it? Like Chekhov's gun, where a character or like something is given attention on a movie, and you're pretty much safe to assume that that thing is going to come back, because why else? And I get that like that was to exacerbate that he really wanted to be alone and isolated, and like someone was becoming familiar with him, so he just kind of moved on. But I don't know, like she was a very, like I don't know, I feel like it was a little intentional, whatever. um as far as the uh the rest of the movie, I've never seen those ninja characters before. um they were very cool, but I thought that there was like four of them, and so like in that big final fight scene, it seemed like they were literally like multiplying through mitosis or something. I actually don't know. Like I know that there's definitely like there's no such thing as a Marvel character that doesn't have 50 comic books. I know that these ninjas probably have dozens of comic books, and there's definitely like an exact number of them, and they each have a name and stuff like that. And this was kind of like a little nod to fans of those. But like I thought that there were like four of them, because there was the scene where Peter was introduced to them, and there were like four of them, and they got into an elevator or whatever. And then in the final fight, there was like 20 of them. Like it seemed like there was a lot. I also I really liked John Bernthal. So I met John Bernthal actually. My friend and I were in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I guess he was at like a con or something. I had no idea who he was. My friend was like, "That's John Bernthal," and I was like, "Oh, is he the no wait guy?" Because that's the only thing I recognized him from the meme. And he was like, "Yeah," and then he got mad. Like my friend was like annoyingly like pushed me away. He's like, "Don't say that in front of him." So that was cool. And then I saw him in the movie the Punisher, and I was like, wait, yeah, I met him. I don't know, that was kind of cool. Like I always like I've gone to conventions. Like I met Dean Norris at a convention and stuff like that, but that was well after I finished Breaking Bad. It's weird to like meet someone famous without knowing who they even are, and then see them in something, and you're like, oh yeah, yeah, you're cool. Yeah, cool. So that was fun. That was fulfilling. Um, I haven't really like I'm not a movie or film critic or whatever, but I did want to. So that's why I'm kind of skipping like 90% of the movie here. Um, I really enjoyed it though. It was like, I mean, like the villain like making out with Peter Parker with MJ's body was kind of weird to me. Like, it was very wholesome that Peter apologized to her for that. But I don't know, that seems kind of weird. And then she was just like, I didn't care, I don't remember. Which, I don't know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way because um, there was a time someone did something to me that I don't remember, and it still bothers me very much knowing that it happened. And I know, like, I don't know, you can kind of put the pieces together on that one, but I don't know. I imagine there are plenty of other people in the audience that didn't like the brushing off of that. It was nobody's. I don't know. I feel like that scene could have just been like a hug rather than like making out for a minute. I don't know. 'Cause it was a little invalidating, I guess. Though I don't really like this. I'm more being upset on the behalf of other people who have probably been through worse things. Like, I don't know, like, whatever. I'm not gonna dwell on that part. I really loved the movie. It was very cute. It was cool. Seeing the Incredible Hulk on the screen was awesome. He was a favorite of mine growing up. I used to have these big plush like boxing gloves, but they were Hulk fists, and they would go when you like punch stuff. There was little like I don't know, like speakers in it that were like, yeah, it was cute. And I actually never have seen a Hulk movie. All I saw was like the Lou Ferrigno one, the show, I think. So it was cool to see Incredible Hulk there. I did also watch Obsession yesterday, and I'll probably talk about that soon. But yeah, I guess those are my thoughts on Spider-Man. And for some reason, the Facebook movie, I still can't really grasp who that's for. But I recommend Spider-Man. I'm probably gonna watch the other two Spider-Men, I guess. And then I don't know. I probably won't talk about them, but I'm doing it. So, woo. Okay. Well, thanks for everyone for being so nice to me. I love meeting you guys, texting or comments, whatever it is. It's just like a really pleasant experience for me. It's kind of fulfilling, makes life a little bit worth living. You know what I mean? That's not true, or that's true, but like I don't mean it like that. My life is worth living, whether or not people comment on my stupid videos. Okay, goodbye. Have a good night.